blaze, you don't wanna blaze, you don't wanna blaze, you don't wanna blaze, you don't wanna blaze. Murder one, come murder them all. Come murder one, come murder them all. Come murder one, come murder them all. Come murder one, come murder them all. The coup back in the house with the scat in your mouth. Bust it right at the crowd. Click, click, bang, bang. The coup back.
If you sell it, don't smoke it. Handle your beef up in the streets and put your mama on it. Don't never let no nigga play you in this game. Drop out like a lame. Cheddar gotta squeeze things, nigga. Yeah, it'll be them same nigga, same nigga. It'll be them same nigga. It'll be them same nigga, same nigga. It'll be them same niggas who you would cop around or for shop around or fuck around and catch you with your guards down. If you sell it, don't smoke it. And the beat and I wrote it. Don't let no beef up in the streets and put your mama on it. Don't let no nigga play you in this game. Cop out like a lame. For the cheddar, gotta squeeze things, nigga. Yeah, yeah. Lay it down, baby, lay it down. Oh, chip up at the nigga dig that. I still thuggin' with the rugged motherfuckers in Mississippi. And the nigga with the hobby still chillin' like that. Ain't just scared of a nigga that's trying to jack his paper snatcher. No, I really wish a nigga would try to wanna take what's mine. Cause I got an AK-47 shooting trail times. He didn't think I would have found it with the shell mouth. But check it out though. I done made enough money that I make about out of weapons, y'all. And I made the trigger of a weed, it stay hot. Nigga, so paranoid is a factor. When a nigga wanna act up, nigga think I'm quad. Then they look at my size, then they figure nigga treat me like a motherfucker won't swing back or something. Or even put a line on my jacket and start up and fuck them. I'm taking niggas singers in the video and play a hate and say that we ain't you know what we say. But then again, when they see us on the street and play hate, we bang them, fuck with brain. But then we switch the subject and fuck with the clones that suck the thug dick. Run around foul, trying to picture with stolen style. Motherfucker, we ain't never been in your town. It's all original, and it's coming from the Cleveland criminal. So here we go, got a gun, I should've fuck 'em on down. I should've killed 'em when I put the instrumental on. Why they wanna sound like pussy, lazy, busy with the flesh? I'm so full of pain, wish got a style so cold. Everybody and their mama wanna claim it, but they can't get the hang of it. Yeah!
I told them I was gonna ball for y'all, get it on. They didn't wanna get involved at all, yeah. They said that I was gonna fall, but no, walking tall. They all saw wicked brawl and started, yeah. Everybody will applaud the art, lyrical god, the fraud, better kneel before Zod, yeah. Never ever will I dissolve, I'm a hog in the dog, so when they call, I'm a maul and claw, yeah. Wanna hate me, industry gotta face me, they be shaky, ladies say we may be the crazies. They hella Gacy, John Wayne, the case be the industry fake soft and sweet like pastry. Look at all these mentions, look at all this uber attention. Remember everybody saying that I wasn't gonna make it, but the checking in the kept on inching. This ain't no dang phase, never will my reign fade. On a come up and I run up on them and it feels good to finally see strange praise. This ain't no dang phase, never will my reign fade. On a come up and I run up on them and it feels good to finally see strange praise.
They said they want the original twist, so I'm about to go in the mention with it, I'ma hit them with this. Brutality at its finest when it come to rhythm and rhyme. And since they want me to come and empty the clip, I'm finna give to them, introducing a new fear to them. Better beware of who can enter the terror, I know that it's a new era. I respect them all except for the niggas acting like bitches that be wearing mascara. And they go for whoever, do a maneuver for you to pursue a nigga like me, but you can't, I'm a barracuda, big dog off Fukanuba. Now you know who the ruler, smoke a super Buddha that get you blowed like a tuba. Now I got the fire in my iris, rapping to the violin, the violence. Action, I'm admiring the sirens, passion and desire through the crying. See the bullets flying, see the bodies dying, it's a genocide. When it ride, it's either him or I. Take over like a locksmith, breaking into the cockpit. Cut off the autopilot to the engine, then drop shit, then jump into the mosh pit.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Banging them back in the house, man. Like and subscribe if you're new. Hit that bell notification. Don't be afraid to become a member because perks come with that when you participate, man. What's going on, y'all out there, man? Well. You know, I really don't like doing this no more, man. You feel me? I really don't, right? Because it's not to change people, man. It's just to really expose the truth, man. And I keep the same energy, right? And that's just what it is, bro. You feel me? A lot of people get mad, and of course it's gonna hurt the JDRs. They're gonna be in their feelings. Who cares, right? I don't, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna expose the truth. Like, if you guys don't remember, I have a whole stream on this already, bro. Okay? I have a whole stream on this already, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas be mad at it, right? I covered this already. A lot of people was late on this because I did this already. And if you've been messing with my channel, you already know I did it. You know what I mean? it's wild, and niggas be real excited. You know what I mean? So let me where my man is at. Let me start from the top, man. Get at y'all. Shout out to Jermaine Berry. He say bang to go to YouTube, LeBron to go to basketball. Deal with it. Hey, I appreciate that, homie. It's real humbling, Jermaine Berry. Will, what's going on with it? Shout out to Keep It 100. New World, what's going on with it? Gorilla Smoke, my nigga Fridge, what's going on with it? Mr. Blummerfield, what's up with it, homeboy? Questin, what's up with it, dog? We got my man Skinny All-Star, what's good with it? Adrian Knight, what's up, homeboy? Who else we got? Last Shelby First, what's going on? We got Fair Game, what's good with it, homeboy? Cuba, what's up with it, dog? Plastic, what's up, homie? Trady 2, what's good with it? JC So Cool, I appreciate it. It's humbling, my guy. Real talk. What's going on with it, Burke? What up, T Killer? My niggas, Beat Pier Sports. We got my nigga Reggie. What's going on with it, man? Shout out to all my members, man. If you're not a member, like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. Don't be afraid to become a member because perks come with that when you participate, man. Go ahead and do that, man. You understand what I'm saying? You understand dig? Now, and hit that like button, man. Please hit the like button. You know, as I was saying, as you see what it says, Michael Jordan's Defensive Player Trophy, Defensive Player of the Year trophy, fake due to home cooking stat padding. He shouldn't have the award. I agree. What's going on? I'm your God, man. I appreciate it, homie. First donation of the day. You a real one, homie. He say, bang, it's 100 degrees out here in Jersey. Hey, man, look, we've been getting that heat, bro, for the last week. Oh, killer. Nigga, it's hot, too. I'm hot where I'm at, nigga. Nigga be at the beach, bro. Charcoal. You talk about some blue black? Yes, sir. You feel me? It is what it is, man. But you know what it do. And I'm sorry to you Sky Daddy protectors, bro. Y'all know what time it is, man. And don't ever forget, you know what time it is. The glazing. Hey, for you glazers, here you go. You know what? I'm gonna do that later. You know what I'm saying? That's them glazers right there. You know what I'm saying? Don't look. I'm prepared, bro. If you want the smoke, I got them, bro. I'm with all the smoke, nigga. You feel me? But in any event, man, let's get into what I was talking about today. You know what I'm saying? What's on the slate today? What I gotta just talk about really again, because it ain't nothing new to me. You feel me? For me, bro, it came out, bro. Hey, last show first, you a fool, dog. Hey, look, check it out, dude. Anyway, man. So news that came out, bro. Data reveals that the Bulls might have padded Michael Jordan's stats during his Defensive Player of the Year season, bro. And it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna show this video, man, and let you see where it's coming from. Check it out.
We could actually Truth Squad that story. But 1988, if we look at the home road discrepancy between Michael Jordan's block and steal rates at the home arena at Chicago Stadium versus on the road, it is the largest gap of any Defensive Player of the Year award winner in NBA history. So since 1983, when the Defensive Player of the Year award was initially handed out, I looked at home road splits, blocks and steals, because those things are highly influenced by the home stat keeper. And it is I guess you would say a subjective stat is when there's a loose ball, when a guy tips a ball and then another guy recovers it, who do you give the steal to? It's not totally clear in the rule book. And a lot of times the star player will get the benefit of the doubt there. And Michael Jordan's 88 season had the largest gap between the home rate and the road rate. And all of that is like, cool. Like that might be just statistical circumstance. But then I talked to a stat keeper for Pablo Torre Finds Out, the show over on Meadowlark Media. With Pablo Torre, I reported out a story with a former stat keeper with the Grizzlies. And in the late 90s, with the Vancouver Grizzlies as the expansion team, he admitted to inflating home stats for the Vancouver Grizzlies. This is the Bryant Reeves Big Country Vancouver Grizzlies. This is the Sharif Abdul-Rahim Vancouver Grizzlies. And he said on the record that it was part of the league culture. That he went to a stat keeping convention in Detroit and they all got together and he came away from that meeting understanding that there was the power of the star treatment. And so he felt like, I can do this. I can give the benefit of the doubt to Sharif Abdul-Rahim, whose home road splits were crazy in the blocks and steal columns. And so we had a stat keeper was like, yeah, homer bias, it's a real thing. And then you see Michael Jordan's crazy home road splits in the blocks and steals column for that year. And so I started digging, and that's how I got onto this journey of investigating the 88 Dpoy that I think, you tell me, I think would be like the most important defensive player of the year in NBA history. Is it not?
Hey, dude did not like that, bro. Okay. Now, when you hear stuff like that, bro, it's like, man, you have to question, is this dude really a paper defensive champion, man? Like you see what the thumbnail says, half given, half earned. Because I'm not here to discredit Jordan's skill, right? Michael Jordan is definitely one of the greatest players of all time, top 3 in my opinion, right? So it's not to say that he was trash, right? But it's like, you can't be cheating, bro. That's cheating, man. You giving something to somebody, giving something to someone that they didn't earn it, bro. Like, and if this would have happened to LeBron, bro, nigga, it'd be all on the news. You feel me? And it's crazy to me, bro, that people is just letting this want to try to let this walk by. Bro, the nigga got his stats got boosted. Okay? Boosted. You feel me? Straight boosted. This is not to say MJ wasn't the killer that he is, bro. This is not on MJ. You feel me? This sounds like the league pushed it out there, elevated him to a point where he wasn't really there. Okay, he shouldn't have a defensive player of the year. It should have went to Hakeem Olajuwon. That's who it should have went to, bro. You feel me? Everybody's sitting up here acting like this is an attack on Jordan's character. It's not. This is an attack on the NBA. You feel me? You have to look at it the right way. The JDR is going to be mad at it. People in their feelings. You know what I'm saying? People in their feelings are mad about it. You know, if you suck Jordan off every day, of course. If you hate LeBron, of course. You're mad at this. See, the truth hurts, right? The truth don't hurt me because it don't matter. Yeah, Bron got 6 finals losses. He got the most turnovers in NBA history. He choked in 2011. It happened. You know what I'm saying? That's the bad. You gotta take the bad with the good, bro. This is bad right here, bro. He shouldn't have got that Defensive Player of the Year award, dog. They padded the stats. Okay? And when you pad stats are facts. It's considerable evidence, both statistical and corroborating video suggests that Jordan's Defensive Player of the Year award may not be as valid as we thought. Okay? Not be as valid as we thought. Okay? And you take a look at this. As the reporter notes, Jordan averaged 4 steals and 2.1 blocks per game while playing in Chicago during the 87-88 season. But those numbers respectively fell to 2.1 and 1.2 when he was on the road. Now, nigga, you telling me that you average 4 steals a game at the crib? You average 4 steals a game at the crib. Nigga, you average 4 steals at the crib and 2.1 blocks at the crib, but it drops down tremendously to 2.1 and 1.2 on the road. Stat padding again, bro. Stat padding again. Seeing when the truth come out, niggas want to get mad. Oh, it's the white man. Oh, man, you a LeBron James. You a sexual. Oh, shut up. You dick rider. You ain't nothing but a dick rider. You feel me? The truth hurts. You feel me? At the end of the day, that nigga should not have the Defensive Player of the Year. And if you still feel like he should, you a sucker. And you a cocksucker, nigga. There were also some other major red flags, like a game where the Hawks were credited with 10 turnovers and the Bulls logged 10 steals, which implied that Atlanta didn't commit a single dead ball turnover. Wow. Wow. This is insane. This is insane, bro. It's crazy. Y'all hit that like button. It's 94 people in here right now. I need 94 likes right now. You feel me? Hit that cash app, man. Hit that super chat. Okay? It's ridiculous, right? And it said Hillsborough ultimately tracked down the tapes from the home games during that campaign and found multiple discrepancies. Multiple discrepancies. While determining Jordan only had 12 legitimate steals despite being credited with a grand total of 28. Damn, 12 to 28. 12 to 28. Bro, it's over. Ain't no way he should have that award, bro. And if this can be dug up by regular people, what up, Renrick? If this can be dug up by regular people, bro, the NBA done dug this up, man. The NBA then dug this up, bro. If they didn't dug it up, they got to go back in there and take that award, dog. They got to. I mean, Bron put up similar numbers and didn't even finish second. They gave it to a big hunky to save Michael Jordan's feeling. So the JDRs can have something else to say. Because they knew Bron was coming with some crazy numbers. They knew they weren't going to be able to stop this nigga. They knew LeBron was the GOAT. But they want Jordan to have something to stand on. This is wrong right here, bro. This is absolutely wrong. This is absolute garbage. Absolute. And it's crazy that nobody is really covering this, dog. It is a shame. See, they done messed up when they gave nerds and geeks the ability to go track what's really going on, bro. Stats are facts. Remember that, y'all. Y'all know the slogan. Stats are facts. And in finding this evidence, bro, it's over, bro. He say, I got you on the like, bang. I'm gonna resub soon. Hey, straight TV, man. You good, bro. You feel me? Do what you do. He say Jordan has a losing record in the playoffs versus Bird. See, this is not about Michael Jordan and his actual play, bro. This is about the NBA boosting this nigga, making him bigger than what he really is, dog. No, not the one when I did last time. Not the one I did last time, Adrian Knight, because I covered this before about Jordan stat pad. You feel what I'm saying? This is late news. I've already covered this. It's just amazing. You see what I'm saying? That people like to duck the smoke and duck the reality of the matter. Reality of the matter is Michael Jordan ain't the defensive guy you say he is. You had multiple people come out and say that as well, bro. Rasheed Wallace, okay, Rod Strickland, Stoudemire cooked that nigga. It's a gang of niggas that cook him. You know Ivo cooked him. He's not this defensive savant that you try to make him, bro. It just is what it is, man. You feel me? And a lot of people don't like the facts. You know what I mean? It is what it is, dog. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. He said it's only Nick Wright that talked about it. Hey, look, Jonathan Owen, that's cool too, bro. Of course, it will be him, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. Let me drop this link, man. Get some of y'all up here. I want to hear y'all take on it, dog. And bro, don't come up here if you try to change the subject or talk about anything else, bro. I'm kicking you out of here. That go for everybody, old niggas included. You dig? There go that link right there, man. This nigga stats is boosted, bro. How can you respect the nigga and try to make him go and try to act like he's such a savant in a certain area, and his stats are boosted, bro? If 88 season stats boosted, ain't no telling what other stats are boosted, bro. What other years are boosted? You know what I mean? What other years are boosted, bro? You can't respect something that's overly boosted, bro. Like, these niggas is really cheating, bro. Y'all cheating for him. That lets you know he's ushered in, bro. He's held up on purpose. Which brings me back to the point where Bird said the league was watered down. Dennis Rodman said we winning and we ain't even playing our best because we got a watered down league now. Okay. Wilt Chamberlain, nigga, you can't be the GOAT. They put rules in there to help you, and they put rules in the game to stop me. You feel me? So to me, does this hurt his GOAT case even more? I might drop Jordan to 4. You know what I mean? I might drop him to 4 because, Joe, it's boosted stats, bro. Ain't no telling what's boosted, bro. Oh, you saying those 6 rings aren't boosted? How do we not know that? How do we not know that they had them play them weak ass teams on purpose? We don't know that. We just like this Celtic championship. All them people got hurt like that. All them stars got hurt like that, and they had a cakewalk to the finals and a cakewalk in the finals. You see what I'm saying? So how do you don't know what's boosted and what's not, bro? He said this does hurt his legacy, man. Think about how many other things they probably boosted for him. I know, bro. That's crazy. And no cussing when you come up here, bro. You feel me? What's going on, New World? What's the haps, homie?
Hey, what's good, man? Salute to you, man.
I can't call a salute to you too, my brother. You feel me? So what's your take on this, bro?
I mean, I've been talking about this a few times. You know, I don't like to go back and forth on YouTube because, you know, people just be ignorant on there. But you know, I figured that if you playing in this era where they're trying to market this superstar as the best player like ever, you know, I mean that's what they were doing in the 90s, or even in the 80s. They were trying to put that was what his projection was. I knew that a lot of the awards that he was getting, you know, they probably had fudged up some of his numbers so that he would actually qualify for them. Because never once did I think Jordan was the best defender in the league, not over Hakeem and some of the other guys that were playing during that time period. So, you know, that DPOY was always suspect for me. But, you know, JDRs like to hang their hat on that DPOY that LeBron doesn't have, but Jordan does have. So, you know, seeing that it's being called into question, it makes sense why they're so upset and why they're so defensive about it, because that DPOY was literally one of the main arguments that they would use against LeBron. So if it becomes invalidated, it definitely shakes Jordan's place as the GOAT.
Damn. So when you say shakes Jordan's place, like, where do you have Jordan ranked?
I have Jordan ranked at 2. I thought Jordan was great when he played, but when I saw LeBron, I immediately knew that it was just going to take him at least 2 or 3 MVPs before people start to realize that this might be the best player ever. And what really solidified for me was when he had that 3-1 comeback. That's when I really started becoming comfortable saying that LeBron was the GOAT. Because before that, I had Jordan as the GOAT, but LeBron was like in my top 5 at the time.
Okay.
So LeBron is my favorite player. Like I respect Jordan. I like Jordan, but Jordan was never one of my favorite players. I just liked his game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, that's, you know, and that's tough. Shout out to Dolph, right? So for me, I've had Jordan at 3. Okay. At first I had Jordan at 2. But then when I started really diving into the stats and looking at Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I was like, bro, this nigga better than Jordan, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, Kareem is off the chain. I really can't argue with nobody that has Kareem over Jordan. Like if as long as them three is in the top three,
right.
I really don't care where you place him at. I'm not like a super LeBron fan that's gonna get like upset if you put him behind Jordan or Kareem. As long as you ain't on some BS and be like, oh, we gonna put like Jordan and Kareem and Kobe over LeBron. Like when you do stuff like that, that's when I'm just like, I can't take you serious.
Yeah, I mean, and for me, bro, I don't care where you personally have them at. That's on you. That's your stuff. But for me, what took Jordan down a couple of notches is because it was like, bro, I knew LeBron was gonna be the GOAT eventually. You feel me? After he went back to back, because I never seen a nigga that big, that fast, and could do everything like that, right?
Yes.
So it's like, but I knew I'm from Chicago, so the West Side too. I remember when it was the Madhouse on Madison before the United Center was built. You feel me?
Oh yes, sir.
When it wasn't no statue was outside. You see what I'm saying? So
yes, sir.
I remember that. You feel me? And it was the craze was crazy. You feel me? So you automatically think that, damn, this nigga is the GOAT. He the greatest, right? Because they was doing a great job promoting this guy. You feel me? So it all makes sense when it comes to the boosted stats, right? So,
yeah, it does.
But for me, I took Jordan down to 2, right? I had Kareem 3. But when I started looking at the numbers and seeing how they told this dude he couldn't dunk and stuff like that, so he created the jump hook, the sky hook. Like, man, that no, nigga, I'm putting Jordan 3rd, bro, and I'm putting Kareem 2nd, right? So when I took a look at it, I was like, man, I can't put Wilt over him because Wilt didn't do what he did. Even though Wilt got some crazy, it's crazy. Wilt in my top 5.
Yeah, I got Wilt and Bill in my top 5 after Kareem and all them, because you just can't erase their impact on the game.
I don't got Bill in there. I don't, because Havlicek numbers is crazy, bro. If you gonna
they had the best team for sure. The reason why I got Bill in there, this kind of off topic. The reason why I got Bill in there is because he got them 5 MVPs and 11 championships. But he got a split. Like, winning 5 MVPs in the era with Wilt Chamberlain, that's a difficult thing to do, especially with all the crazy numbers he was putting up and the fact that he was beating Wilt consistently. That's why I have him in my top 5.
But see, it's kind of swayed because they was racist, bro. You feel me? And Boston was that's straight racist, bro. You can't believe that, bro. And so if they did it for Jordan, you can't say they didn't do it for LeBron or Wilt or any of them niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's facts. You're right.
You just have to keep it fair across the board, bro. You see what I'm saying? So this right here, you see what this say right, and that's what's on your screen, bro. And it gotta be updated. LeBron James numbers then went up. You feel what I'm saying? So at this point in time when this was recorded, this picture was taken and everything was recorded, LeBron was still, it's no way you can't have him as the GOAT, bro.
No, you can't. When you look at the totality of everything and you don't try to cherry pick stats that favor like a specific individual, because what they try to do in the GOAT conversation is they'll take specific things and put them as like a value over everything, like, points per game and stuff like that. You got to take everything. And when you look at everything, you just can't deny what you see on the screen right there. And Kareem was somebody that, when I was younger, he was retiring when I was growing up. So I didn't really get to see how great he was. But when I actually looked at the stats and the statistics, this man got 6 MVPs, probably would have kept winning more if they didn't change the format from allowing the players to vote. So this man, his career speaks for itself.
Oh, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of things that go into it. So that's why I have Jordan 3rd. And I was like, I might drop him to 4th after seeing they boosted his stats, bro. You can't have boosted stats, bro. And again, it's not Michael Jordan's fault.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, it's not Michael Jordan's fault. This is the NBA trying to boost their product, bro.
Yeah, it's the whole marketability thing. That's one of the biggest reasons why many people don't even know who Kareem is, beside him having the scoring record for the longest time, because NBA didn't want to market him, even though he was the best player.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. So a lot of people are getting mad. You can't get mad at Michael Jordan for this, right? See, let me show you this. See, you see this slide right here? This is the difference. This is Michael Jordan's fault. You can blame Jordan for this. This nigga took 1,181 shots. He missed them. That's
Mm-hmm.
shots he missed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? True ball hog. You see what I'm saying? A true ball
Yeah.
hog. So
Yeah. I mean, that nigga is the original ball hog.
right. So, but at the same time, he was efficient. 49% is not bad for a shooting guard.
Yeah. Way better than Kobe. Yeah.
You know,
And I love Kobe, but you just
you know,
can't excuse them numbers.
right. And that plays to the defense that he was playing against. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So
Mm-hmm.
we let putting it in perspective, right? He missed a lot of shots because he took a lot of shots. You see?
Exactly.
That's a lot of shots taken, bro. That's a lot. You feel me?
Yeah, a lot of those years he was leading the NBA in field goal attempts. So, of course, he's going to be first in misses because no one was a volume. I think I'm pretty sure he was the first volume scorer in the modern NBA, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. So, but I'm just saying, bro. You feel me? It's the method behind the madness of my ranking. You know what I mean? I take a lot of stuff. I take everything into consideration, bro.
Yeah, no, I respect it. I respect it for sure because, everybody's going to have slight differences with their criteria. But my thing is, as long as you're looking at the whole totality of their careers, you're not being like, oh, well, in this specific span of time, like they were doing. Nah, you got to do the whole career, man. No matter how long it was, it's the whole career.
Mm-hmm. So if you a lot of people get mad, bro. You know what I mean? They can't stand the fact that Jordan has flaws. He's not perfect, bro.
Yeah, I mean that was one of the reasons why I had taken Jordan down from the GOAT as well, because I was just like, there's too many people that are like fanatical about this man that they will make up stories about him. And I've been hearing lately that Jordan's myth is greater than he is, and that's true because when you look at how he was marketed during this this TV era before social media, like people was really looking at this man like he was a god, and having the shoes just kind of gave people like some kind of aura, that people were always coining that terminology like Mike or want to be like Mike and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, this man is really like a cultural icon, and that influences how people look at his career and his legacy. Like the reason why I like to troll now, I don't really be serious half the time when I be making comments about Jordan. I just like to get on people's nerves and get in their feelings. But it's funny because you can't talk any stats about this man without people trying to deflect the conversation. Or if you're making an argument for LeBron, they'll be like, they won't address what you said. They'll just bring up some of LeBron's flaws. And it's like, well, we know what LeBron's flaws are. We ain't gonna never shy away from him as LeBron fans. We know what it is. But when you start talking about Jordan's flaws, they get so defensive and they try to deny that they even exist. Right. And it's crazy seeing how. My bad, brother. Go ahead.
Now look at this, right? See, these are the things right here that when you have questions like this, like look what keep it 100 said. He said, I might have to go over those percentages, bang. He led the league in field goal misses 7 times. His percentages might be boosted. That's crazy.
That's wild.
That's crazy. And I know if that's the case, the math really ain't mathing, but you got to be able to. People want to know the truth now. People gonna dig now, because when you dig into the books and you dig into the numbers, bro, it's gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's facts.
It's gonna be crazy, bro. And a lot of people, it's the same thing with Wilt. When Wilt, they say, Wilt, there's no coverage of him scoring 100 points. That's facts.
That's facts. Like we can't see that game, so people rightfully doubt that it happened. I give Wilt the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, like I wouldn't be opposed if somebody came out with information being like, oh, this did not happen. I wouldn't just immediately be like, oh, like no, like I wouldn't try to deny it before getting the actual information, because that's what a lot of these JDRs are doing. You talking about something that we have evidence happening, people are automatically dismissing it, not even reading the article for themselves. You know what I mean? They're just calling whoever did it a LeBron sexual or whatever they call LeBron fans nowadays. So, it's just wild to me.
What up, Burke? Appreciate that cash out, my bro. Straight up YouTube, David Brown. I appreciate the cash out, my guy. Real talk. Y'all some real ones. Now, again, right?
Mm-hmm.
With boosted stats, bro, when it come across, and that's a fact. This guy went back and watched some games, and the stats were boosted, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The stats were boosted. You cannot not question everything else. I know
You have to.
if
Yeah,
it's
you have to.
if it's a flaw and it's a damaging flaw like that, bro, you have to review this guy's whole career, bro.
Yeah, because if they did it once, they would definitely do it more than once.
That's what I'm saying. And you see what they did to this guy. What's the guy, the running back from UFC, Bush, number 5?
I can't remember his first name, but yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Reggie Bush. They took what's that boy name? They took his Heisman Trophy away.
That's wild. That was wild.
They took it away, bro, because they found something wrong. It was an error of him taking money or something. Whatever the reason was, they took it away. This is grounds for you to take that away. I'm sorry.
I mean, this when you find out stuff like this, though, like when you find out that somebody wasn't qualified for an award and they got it, they should definitely review it. And if it's valid, then you think they should take it away, or do you think they should just let them have it because his history has already been done and whatnot?
No, take it away, because if you want your league to stand on validity and stand on something strong, bro, and want it to be built on something real, you have, once it's found out, you have to, bro.
Yep. I agree with that. I just wanted to get your thought process on it because I've been hearing a lot of people saying, oh, well, even if it's true, it's already ancient history, didn't already passed, so just forget about it and da. But it's kind of just like, well, this is career altering stuff, man. Like when you left Isaiah off the dream team, that affected his legacy in a lot of people's eyes. And he's not looked at as a top point guard of the 80s as he should be. At least from a lot of Jordan fans, he doesn't get a lot of respect, which I understand. But, when you have people getting robbed out of awards that they should have gotten, that bumps them up in all-time lists and everything else, man. So, and plus it means a lot to those players too. A lot of people forget that.
And see, now, when you look at it, bro, it's factual that they boosted his defensive stats at the crib.
Mm-hmm.
When the Chicago Bulls played in the Madhouse on Madison, because that's when it was in '88. It's the Madhouse on Madison, right? Hold on.
Yep.
The T Perfect, he said for sure I'm dropping the mic to second behind Kareem. Hey, that's cool, bro. That's cool to you. Hey, I'm not asking you to do that, and I'm not trying to sway you to do that. I mean, that's something you're doing on your own. Okay. But I appreciate the donation though. Okay, the super chat. All right. So as you can see, bro, the man says, hold on, where is it? Right here you go. He say the man Jordan averaged 4 steals and 2.1 blocks while playing in Chicago during the 87-88 season. But those numbers respectively fell to 2.1 and 1.2 when he was on the road.
Yeah, that's too big of a gap. Like that, I don't know, man. I guess because we didn't have social media back then, it was hard to like really call this out. And, Michael Jordan just had, kind of all the support in the world at that time during his heyday. So wasn't nobody finna call out Michael Jordan. And even if you tried to, it would have just got shot down immediately.
Right. And
like that's the main reason why a lot of these players that played during Jordan's era, well, they didn't have nothing negative to say about him during that time. Now that, the 20 years been passed and everything else, they feel like they could tell their story now because the Jordan hype isn't as crazy as it used to be.
Right. Hit that like button. Now they have this guy, Harrisburg, ultimately tracked down tapes from the home games during the campaign and found.
Oh, is your mic good, brother?
Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Damn. Can you hear me? Yo, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now, brother.
Okay, there we go. So it says Hansborough ultimately tracked down the tape from the games during the campaign and found multiple discrepancies while determining Jordan only had 12 legitimate steals despite being credited with a grand total of 28. Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's nasty work. I heard that they had something similar on Stockton too, because they were giving him assists that he shouldn't have been able to get. So, that whole era, man, that's a lot of people don't like to talk about it. That's the drug era. That's the doping era. They were getting away with using steroids. You know, they were padding stats. You know, all this kind of stuff was happening, and it was just kind of sliding under the load because the league had to do something to get an audience, I guess you could say. After Magic and Bird left, you know, the NBA, they would have lost a lot of money if they didn't have somebody up next to fix everything.
Hey, and that's right, bro. So so it's a lot of validity in what Wilt Chamberlain said, bro. Okay, they changed the rules to stop me. They changed them to help you, bro.
Yeah, that's facts. I mean, imagine if Will Chamberlain could dunk. That's wild.
That would have been crazy, bro. You feel
Yeah,
me?
man, he would have way better numbers than what he already has. But you know, like that,
They had,
that's something that people don't like to consider when you're making these all-time ranking lists.
and see a lot of people get mad, bro. When them Uber athletes, them Uber guards came in, they was cooking Jordan ass.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
One
Penny,
one
AI,
hundred
all them
percent.
guys.
That 100%. And then it's myth. Another myth is that everybody was scared of him, and did nobody. He punked everybody. But as you can see, it's multiple things, multiple times. People that whooped his ass, bro.
Oh yeah,
You
I
know what I
mean,
mean?
it's
They,
if
they
you
got
went
his
against the
chest, they
Jordan
got
era,
his jersey,
bro,
and it goes to Kobe too. You know what I mean?
oh yeah,
They're feared, but you see them getting their ass whooped. You know,
yeah, yeah,
come
because
on,
it's
bro.
yeah, they got all this aura, man. Like that's really what it is. They got so much aura, people ain't willing to accept their flaws. It's like that with LeBron fans too. Not all of them, but a lot of them are delusional too. But
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
like
and,
when
and
you
that's
get to that
and
level
that's
of
facts.
superstardom, it's just crazy.
Right, and that's facts. And when you take a look at this, right, you see this. I use this as an example all the time. Okay, in 2011, LeBron James in games 4, 5, and 6, right?
Hmm.
In the fourth quarter, he had 9 points in all three of them games, and he was 4 for 10 from the field. That's 40%, right?
Hmm.
But Michael Jordan in games 4, 5, and 6 in the 1996 finals in the fourth quarter, he had 4 points and he was 2 for 12. But he won though. You see that?
Yep.
You see that?
See, a
And they
lot of Jordan's games ain't even available for you to watch like that because they keep them all under a lock cabinet, I guess you could say.
No, but see, I'm one of them niggas, bro. I'm gonna get to it. You feel me?
Hmm.
I'm gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
Yeah.
you can't trust nothing, bro. It's made up. It's fabricated. They built this nigga, bro. And you gotta say LeBron benefited from some of that too, dog. The
Oh yeah,
coverage,
he did.
the coverage that these niggas get, bro. The NBA covering them like that.
Hmm.
But I don't know. You can't say like LeBron be traveling, right?
Hmm.
Jordan be traveling too. Jordan traveled too. It's a whole litany of video of
Yeah,
Michael.
they allowed Jordan to take 3 to 4 steps because they
Right,
wanted him to get the lift off for his dunks because this was
right,
when they were promoting the dunk and
right,
he's Air Jordan. So, you know, the crowd would be amazed at his
right.
athletic ability. So, you know, if Jordan took an extra step or two trying to get that lift off, you know, especially when he got older, they wasn't finna call that. So whenever I see, you know, people talking about LeBron traveling, I just laugh because it's like, okay, you know, LeBron's not the only superstar that's ever traveled. Kobe traveled, Jordan traveled. Everybody's traveled in the NBA since it's been in existence. No matter who your favorite player is, they've been traveled more than once.
Now look. Now I have the question. You see them 0-6 versus the Celtics, right? In this slide I got up, right?
Yeah, I said Bird is 6-0 too.
Now look, right? I can't believe them steals is that high, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
I can't believe them steals is 2.2. I just don't believe it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch all this man's games again. You know, they've been doing it to LeBron, you know, for his entire career pretty much, watching all his games to see where he messed up or see where his flaws are or see where he traveled or elbowed a nigga. You know, they didn't have that in Jordan's era. So, you know, when that one brother, I can't remember his name, when he started doing the "We Done with the '90s" trend that happened,
But
that's when everybody started really looking at the film and being like, yo,
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not one of them dudes that say I'm done with the
oh no,
NBA.
I'm not one of them either.
I'm not one of
I
them.
thought it was
To me,
funny
to
just
me,
watching it happen.
to me, that's just hating, bro. But you gotta call it. I'm gonna call a spade, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? There's no horse in the race for me in any of this. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I have an opinion just like everybody else, right? So when you look at it, this is crazy. I have to question everything now. Hey, Fridge, if you out there, bro, drop that membership link in the chat for me. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Michael Land wanna get back on. He want to join the membership again. Appreciate you, my brother. But if you look at it, right, this is crazy, bro. How look at his blocks per game. Look at that.
Yeah, that's wild. I mean, yeah, that's wild. I'm gonna have to watch them games again, man, because I was still young when he was doing a lot of this stuff. So that's crazy.
And see, they get mad at me because I tell the truth about why the game changed and why it's as soft as it is now, right? Jordan
Yeah.
playing Pistons was out to hurt him. And if you focus, you can read the whole demo. This was in the Chicago Tribune, okay, by the way. But if you
Yeah.
or Sun Times, either one. But if you take a look at it, say that didn't satisfy Jordan. He said, I was driving the lane and went around my horn. All of a sudden, his arm is around my neck. And the next thing I knew, I was being spun around and knocked on the floor. Jordan went and cried, bro. He cried to Stern. Change the
Yeah.
rules. So all these rules that you mad about LeBron getting the fouls and him crying and doing all that, Jordan started.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's crazy that we got film of Jordan literally crying and screaming to the refs, complaining about getting touched and getting the foul calls, right? And then they complain about LeBron flopping to get calls. Like I don't understand why like that double standard exists. Like Jordan was pretty much doing the same thing and he's on film doing it, but they claim that don't exist.
Hey man, these people are crazy. Okay, they crazy, and it's nothing. It's nothing you can tell me, bro. It's nothing you can tell me about. I
Yeah, that
just
fanaticism, man.
I just don't see how you can come to the conclusion that you can't you not questioning it. I have to
Yeah.
question it now, bro. You feel me? This is not nothing I would go back and I would question and none of that stuff. I knew Jordan was defending them white dudes. So of course he's gonna be good defending them hunkies, right? But
Oh yeah.
the problem is when he started defending the Allen Iversons of the world, the Stoudemires of the world, the Ross Stricklands of the world, they start cooking his ass.
Oh yeah. I mean, once
They
you got
cooking
guys
his
that can
ass,
actually
bro.
dribble, they Jordan really doesn't do a good job guarding them. Like he can do a good job guarding against the guys that play back to the basket, or they maybe do a couple dribbles and pick it up. But he's not gonna be guarding guys like a James Harden or like a Westbrook who can get to the basket quick, or a Derrick Rose. Like you've never seen Jordan guard somebody like that. So to claim that he's a better defender than anybody in this era is just kind of cap.
Joe, dude, niggas be tweaking, bro. You feel me? And look, and see, you gotta realize some of this stuff is not like the stuff that we talking about today, bro. Again, I'm gonna reiterate, it's not Jordan's fault. It's the NBA, man. Boosting a product. That's all it
Yeah,
is.
you got to play who's in front of you, and if like I'm gonna give it to him. He was the man. He was the man during that time period, and he deserved what he got.
Right,
So wasn't nobody better. I still don't think nobody was better than Jordan in the '90s.
right.
Even the '80s, I would still consider him like a top three, if not the best player in the
No,
'90s. He
look,
just or in the '80s, he just didn't win.
Joe, you can't if you say Jordan won the best player in the 80s and 90s, bro, you just out your mind to me.
No, like I said, he's at least a top three, like if not the best.
You can't say I don't even you can't who's better?
Well, probably Kareem or Magic.
Well, oh, okay. All right, okay, so okay, I get it, right?
I put him in that category right there with them two. Like I definitely think he was better than Bird, but I also think Bird was a top five player in the '80s. So it's not like it was that much.
And this is just for the 80s, right?
Yeah, that's just for the '80s. In the '90s, he was clearly the best player. There was nobody
Okay.
else.
So for the 80s, bro, I don't know. I'm okay. I'll put him second in the 80s, bro. Because
Yeah.
of Kareem, only because of Kareem. But Joe, from the 90s, man, it ain't even a question, bro.
No, it's not. It's not
It's
at
not
all.
even if you and Michael Land, I dropped the link for you in there, brother. You feel me? But in the 90s, it's not even a question, bro. If you questioning that in the 90s, bro, you just retarded. And that's just my simple opinion on it, bro. You can be mad at me all you want to. I don't give a damn. Okay.
Yeah. No, you spitting facts, right?
Jordan was the GOAT in the 90s, bro. He can't be stopped.
Nobody could stop him. It didn't matter because it didn't matter what player it was that you want to call a legendary player in the 90s. Like, they wasn't doing nothing to stop Jordan.
Joe, it wasn't nothing you could do to stop him, bro.
Exactly.
It wasn't nothing you could do to stop him because he was just that good, bro. And then that fadeaway was stupid, bro.
Oh yeah, when he developed his jumper more, because a lot of people don't remember, like, he got his name off of them dunks and getting to the rim. That's how he was originally. That's why he would always get punished by the Pistons, because he didn't have that patented fadeaway yet. But I want to say like 90, 92, 93 is when he started hitting that thing, and it was just he was hitting that thing.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, it was beauty, bro. He was pump faking niggas. This one clip out there where he pump fake. He lost. I believe it was Jones that played for the Hornets, and then it was Anthony Mason. He lost Jones and then pump fake Anthony Mason and turned into the fadeaway, bro. I was slow, man. I say this nigga cold.
Yeah, watching Jordan in the 90s was a thing of work. I wouldn't even consider nobody better than him if LeBron didn't come along. Like, that's the thing. Like, LeBron and like me doing my research on Kareem, I mean, I still got Jordan second, but it was just, if I didn't see LeBron come along, I still would have had Jordan as the GOAT.
I mean, for me, after looking at the stats and stuff like that, bro, I gotta give it to Kareem, bro.
Hey, no disrespect to that, because Kareem is also a GOAT. He deserves to be in that conversation, and we got to keep him in that conversation, because a lot of people gonna forget, since he doesn't have the fan base that the other two got.
And look, I understand he changed his name from Lou Alcindor and stuff like that. All that stuff played a part in the fact that he came along so early. You know what I mean? It's a lot of cats that don't get the credit they deserve, like Oscar the Big O. You feel me? You know
Big O deserves his props too. I mean, a lot of these players do.
I think Dr. J is grossly underrated too, bro.
Yeah, because he won most of his titles in the ABA.
Hey, big facts. Hey, can y'all get them likes up? It's T-Killer. It was 120, but it's 130 now. So can y'all get them likes up? You feel me? And going, I put the membership link in the chat. It's up there. It's posted up there. So if you was trying to become a member, there you go. He said that Big O, nickel. Big facts. He say Ferdinand. Why he call him Ferdinand? He's stupid, bro. It's all good though. Well, we got my man Sturdy. Appreciate that, New World. We got Sturdy.
Salute, man.
What up, Sturdy? What's going on with it, bro?
Yo, salute everybody. Salute nation. What's going on, man?
That nigga sound like you just woke up, nigga. Salute nation.
Bro, like I'm low key. I've been working multiple days straight, no days off. But
hey, that's how I go sometimes. So you see what it say, man. Michael Jordan, Defensive Player of the Year trophy fake due to home cooking stat pattern. He shouldn't have the award. So that's where I'm at with it, bro. What do you think about it? And do you think this rocks his what do you say, his where his place is as far as GOAT and legacy?
No, but the thing is, Bang, even before that came out, remember we did the video. He didn't deserve that to be Defensive Player of the Year regardless, even with those stats and without those stats. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's more so like the NBA really. I'm talking the media in particular, like the guys who vote for it. They really don't know how to accurately gauge who the best defender in the league is. So, especially for Jordan's time in the 80s, they're gonna push. We already knew there was a machine behind him. It was more so business, more so than integrity when it came to the marketability of Michael Jordan during the 80s. And New World, hell no, he was not a top 3 player of the 80s. That just wasn't his time. He was a great player, but he wasn't a top 3 player. What he did from 84 to 89, do not usurp what Larry Bird did the entire decade.
I'm talking about not from an accolades perspective, brother. I was mostly talking about, like, as far as skill wise. I didn't really think there was anybody better than him. I didn't think Larry Bird was better than him.
Hold on, New World. When you watch Take the accolades and stuff away. When you watch Larry Bird and you watch Michael Jordan, no matter what point of career you watched him in, Michael Jordan's just a better player.
Nah, I can't just say no matter what accurate the player because there's just a lot of nuances of the game. Let's not pretend Bird got his greatness from athleticism. That white dude was pure skill. You know what I mean? So it's like it's more so to me. It's always been impact in terms of your chances towards winning. I get it. Jordan game looked prettier. He was the better defender, better isolation scorer. But in terms of impact on the game, I can't just say blindly any version of Bird in the '80s is lesser than any version of Jordan in the '80s. Nah.
Hey, look, that's just my opinion, bro. Okay, I don't.
Hey,
I
yeah,
don't.
it's my opinion too, brother. You can have at it.
When I'm, hey Joe, I didn't seen it, bro. The tape just don't lie. You
Right.
understand?
I seen Bird getting busy on the Bulls too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
of
Like,
course. Look, and that's not no disrespect to Bird, bro. It's not. But what I'm telling you is this right here, man. When them nigga getting busy like that, man. Mike was getting busy. It's crazy, man. You feel me? And at the end of the day, we all got different eyes, right? And that's cool, right? But that's part of the reason why I got LeBron as a go-to. LeBron playing with it. Jordan was he was the first and only Uber athlete back then, in my opinion. Now they weren't doing what he was doing. LeBron played against all type of Uber athletes, nigga. The nigga that's on the bench, what's that nigga? That green nigga that blew the cake out on the rim.
Gerald Green.
It was crazy athletic niggas back then. Okay, Bron is blowing bodies, niggas dunking on him, and it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. That's just you know what I'm saying. Just putting it all in perspective, bro. Back to the main focus of what this is right here, bro. Joe, they stat pad. This nigga's stats was crazy, bro. They padded that nigga's stats in Chicago, and it ain't no debate. It ain't no way around it. Okay.
Like we don't know why. Like remember the league. Remember David Stern was still trying to build that league,
What up,
even
kid?
though Bird and Magic were doing their thing. David Stern was smart in terms of like grooming the league for Jordan's time. That's why we had multiple rule change. That's why we had multiple the way they covered him, like and the way they depict Jordan. Because we be honest with you, Bang, when you go back, I noticed like people don't discover Jordan being the GOAT. They were told Jordan was the GOAT. And there's a bunch of lies that get told. Oh, he was the first person to lead the league in stats for winning championship. No, two other niggas did that shit before him. Or he was. Oh, you can't win without a scoring guard. That's my new favorite. Oh no, last time I checked, a scoring guard did win a championship before him. Oh, you can't. There's like so many things they try to like force upon his legacy that just factually wrong. Instead of just accepting the fact that we were told that Jordan was the GOAT, and because of the advertisement, because of commercials, I still believe that to this day. Like, there's nothing wrong with admitting transparency. That's why I see it because I talk to a lot of people, man. A lot of people, different sources, different. Like I do my own due diligence. I notice he's the only guy, and you watch other sports too. He's the only guy where people justify his placement as the GOAT, where the criteria is nowhere near consistent.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only dude. There's multiple GOATs in other different sports, but like you notice for him specifically, the criteria for him just it don't add up, and when you try to match it up to other people, and so it's like that. That's why I'm not surprised with the quote unquote with the juice of the stats because like you have to make him. You have to. That's the image. You know what I'm saying? Like how can he be quote unquote Black Jesus if he's not doing quote unquote magnificent things? You know what I'm saying? Because remember back then people didn't have access. People, everybody was in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't catch every Jordan game like you can now. So if I put the stats in the paper, you're gonna take it for what it is back then. But now,
Big fact.
like the brother said who exposed it, I watch the games and the games don't add up with the stats. I always tell people stats are important, but stats without context are just numbers. So you need witnesses. You know what's funny too? It's like they try to discredit Wilt, right? But then when some of Wilt's greatest achievements, they have witnesses. Oh no, the witnesses don't count. But when it comes to Jordan and there's witnesses, oh no, the witnesses don't count. So it's like, which one is it? Like which like which one is it, dog? Like what? So far we just gonna accept the facts as the facts. And let's get this straight. No matter how much there was juice in Jordan's stats, he was still cold. Like no one's saying he wasn't cold. He was still cold as ice. But and like Bang, you mentioned before in your monologue, you opened monologue for the stream. That's not Jordan's fault. Now,
It's not.
granted, I will say this though, Bang. Your boy Scottie Pippen, there's a clip out there from years ago that he was allegedly saying Jordan was kind of giving some of them stat dudes some money on the side, you know what I'm saying, to make it look like a certain way. That's just what
Dang.
Pippen said. You know what I'm saying?
No. Hey, I need to see that video. I can't.
I need to see
confirm-
that too.
I can't look. I can't confirm nor deny that. I need to see that, bro.
Yeah, you gonna drop some stuff like that, Sturdy. I swear, man.
I'll
You
blame
know
you, but
exactly what you
That's
doing.
crazy. You gonna have to send me that video, bro. I ain't seen that, dog.
but no, like it makes sense, man, because like remember, because let's be honest, there's only been like a handful of guys at the face of the league. And there's so many things that you need to become a face of the league, right? It's not just your game, it's not just your charisma, it's not just like your marketability, but also the league, the commissioner, and the front offices have to be a little favorable towards you. You know what I mean? The commissioner helped David Stern helped Michael Jordan out for his legacy. Like David Stern helped Magic and Bird out for their legacy. Like you need other variables to help you get to that level. And to me, that's just another method of what they use to help bump Jordan up. And ain't nothing wrong with that because remember they had to sell the league. The NBA is not what it was. It's not what it is today like it was back then. So they had to start somewhere. They had to build it up. So I don't really have to wrap it all up. I don't have a problem with it per se. It's not Jordan's fault, but to me, it's like there's another evidence of we know what it is. We know the game. Because to me, that's why I say Jordan is the greatest. He's the most marketable player ever, and because of that, people's perception is that makes him the GOAT ever.
I mean, but if and look, wait a minute, is that even really true now? It's because the social media ain't what it is right now. He even admitted himself, I couldn't make it in this social media era, right? Because they was everywhere. Everything you did was being filmed, bro. Now today, bro. Everything you do is being recorded.
That's a fact.
Everything.
But I will say this though, Bang. The reason why he say he is the most marketable because Jordan, unlike LeBron and Kareem, he's not gonna go public with his political views. So when you add politics into sports, it started to become polarizing. You know what I mean? Jordan made sure not to keep none of that in sports. He don't talk about none of his political views, none of his social views, none of that. That's why the closest thing we got to him saying any of that was saying Republican buy shoes.
I was just gonna go there. I was just gonna go. That's still.
I'm saying that's the closest thing. But you got Kareem and LeBron taking hard stands publicly of where I stand at. No, Kareem, I'm not going to the Olympics because this country ain't crap for black men. Oh, LeBron, oh, y'all should definitely vote for Hillary. Yay, liberals. You know what I'm saying? No, like Jordan wasn't doing that. And that's why I'm saying he's most marketable because he had the accolades, the game, and the charisma, but he's not going to put himself in position to affect that type of perception of the game.
Right, but what I'm saying is this right here, bro. All of that is cool, but the fact of the matter is he wasn't as accessible as LeBron and these other guys were.
No, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Social media just took it to a whole new level with the obsession that these fans have with the players now.
And that's just facts, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something, like an honest question, right? Say there was social media during the 90s, right? And because Jordan wasn't doing no crazy stuff. All he was doing like gambling at 2 or 3 a.m., then come back and giving dudes 30 and 50, right? So how much do you think is a big deal outside his father? Because that father thing is huge. But in terms of this Jordan gambling, playing cards, do y'all really think that would like affect his perception, even if there was social media back then?
I think it would, but the way David Stern handled it, he got Jordan out of the league when he had that case going on for the gambling. So, I don't think it would have really affected him as much, but I think it would have had more of an impact than it does now, I guess you could say.
Right. Now check this out right here. This guy say sports talk only say Bang Sturdy is telling the truth. The scorekeeper at the time was Bob Rosenberg, who worked for the Bulls from '96 until now. He said Jordan paid him well.
I try to spare no lies up here, but like I still try to give y'all a clip.
I still need to see that, bro.
That's crazy. You got a name and everything. I'm gonna have to look that up later.
Yeah, That's crazy, bro. If that's real, bro, that's crazy, bro.
I
You
might
know,
have to
Bang,
knock
you
your
know,
weight down to
because
three if
like
that's the truth.
no, Bang. The thing is like because you remember because you covered this too on the Last Dance documentary. They didn't put all the players' comments, and some of the players didn't make the cut, but they interviewed those guys because he wanted to paint a certain perception. And I was trying to dig up what did some of those guys say, and they were alluding to some of the bad stuff Jordan was kind of doing. Like, forget just the gambling, like some of that media perception, some of the stuff he tried to like, all the things that's why beasts come up here and say it all the time. Like Jordan, LeBron are use the same methods when it comes to media. It's just different times. So when people try to say, "Oh, LeBron trying to manipulate the media," no, he's doing the same tactics that Jordan did. I'm just talking to the guys that I favor in the media. I'm just have a perception that I want y'all to portray, and I'm not gonna and what I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna like shoo away the haters because the haters pay for my stuff too.
Hmm. And that's cool. I also put a new membership link in there. Michael Land. I have Fridge put it up there. See if it do any different for you. But I don't think that Michael Jordan, it's his fault for somebody stat padding his stats or whatever. But bro, you gotta be real. If he paid them, bro, this gonna take a whole other turn, bro.
Yeah, that's what I ask you. Like, so once you get the proof, right, and then we find out from time to time he was paying certain stat keepers, would that change the perception a little bit?
Yo,
I'm
he
just
he,
asking you.
he no longer top five, bro. I
Yeah,
got
Dang,
to
hold on,
I
hold
got
on,
to
hold
Damn.
on.
yeah, man.
I got
Oh
to
no,
I got to
that's a
I got to decide where I put him, bro. Because man,
flag on the play. Flag on the play.
hey,
That's
cause
Yeah,
you,
that's
no,
hey,
that's
yo, you
that's
that's,
just
that's
cheating.
some
next
Hey,
roughness.
level.
That's
bro,
that's
you
some
That's
cheating,
roughness.
bro. You cheating, bro. You literally
Right.
cheating, bro. Come
yeah,
on,
Yeah,
that's
that
man.
is
different from
cheating. I
like
can't I
that's
can't defend
that's
that. That's
that's
cheating.
different from
That's
like
cheating.
a
I'm not.
uncalled travel or like
You
maybe
cheating,
like an
bro.
occasional
You
elbow.
straight
That's
cheating,
straight up
bro.
cheating.
You cheating, bro. If you paying niggas, bro, if I look into this story and it is real, bro, that nigga done. He done, bro. Any cheat. If PED come out on Bron, that nigga done. You ain't the GOAT, nigga. You ain't top 10 because you put PEDs, nigga. That made you stronger than everybody. And then who cheated the game?
Here's what I say is little like a little excessive roughness. Like is because like the reason why Jordan is the GOAT is not really because of his totals. It's part of it, but like that's not what made him the GOAT. You know what I mean?
Bro, that
Well,
nigga
for some
cheated,
people it
bro.
does.
If he cheated, bro, it's over, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
No,
If he
no,
cheated,
that's cheating. Like I can't you can't defend that. If there's proof that he was paying stat people. Yeah, that's cheating. There ain't no it's
Joe,
kind of
if
black and
you
white.
cheated, bro, Joe, cheating is not cool, bro. You not cool, bro. If you cheated, nigga, it's over.
You gonna still buy them Jordans, man.
Hey, I ain't never
I haven't
bought a
bought a
pair of
pair of them.
Jordan.
I never
I
bought a
never
pair of
bought a
Jordan.
pair of
I bought a
Jordan.
pair the other day, man. All blue military, like Mike.
Hey nigga, why you buy the Browns for me, nigga? Man, nigga.
Your
He
shipping
said
cost too much, man.
he said since I can't link it in the chat, you gonna send it to Twitter or send it to my email. Yeah, send it to my email then, bro. I'll check it out. And if it checks out, bro, oh man, I'm gonna cook this nigga. Bro, Joe Jordan is a false. He's a false goat, bro. You ain't in the goat conversation, nigga.
But like man, but what that statement you said right in terms of like it not being Jordan's fault, and Jordan said himself like he never wanted to be viewed as the way people view him now. Like Jordan didn't call himself Black Jesus. Jordan
Bro,
didn't.
no, stop, Sturdy. You got to stop right now, nigga. If he paid a nigga to add on to his numbers, bro, he cheated.
No, I ain't talking about that part.
I'm
We
talking
already
about
agreed
that
on that
part.
part.
That's what I'm talking
But
about right there. This right here, what you looking at on the screen, is not Michael Jordan's fault. That is a dude in Chicago that was tweaking. Okay, that's not his fault. That's the NBA fault. They hired that nigga, right? So but if he paid this dude to do that, oh, that's a whole entirely different story, bro.
bang, like how tweaking you have to be to like that's not a like going from like 4.2 to 2.1. That's double. Like You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
a
ain't no
lot,
tweaking.
nigga.
That's
That is a
intentional.
lot,
That's
bro.
intentional. like,
Wait,
That
man,
is
so
a lot,
that's not
bro.
tweaking. That's intentional, dog. Like, you
wait,
That's
so
can't
what
who
I'm
did it?
make a
saying,
Who
mistake.
did it,
bro.
man? Bang, who
That
did
is
it?
crazy, bro. That
Who
is,
did it, man?
man.
What's the allegation?
They said Rosenberg. Jordan paid Rosenberg
To do what?
to pad his stats, nigga,
Like at the end of the game?
throughout the game.
So like, how that work? Like,
Man, they back in the day,
So,
they had people
yeah.
jotting stuff down, bro. They jot
okay,
stuff as a matter of fact. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna record a video, and I'm gonna go through this stuff now because this is very interesting. This is very
So,
compelling. Okay,
the way it's described.
hold on, Sturdy, hold
My
on.
fault.
I want y'all to check this out again.
We could actually truth squad that story. But 1988, if we look at the home road discrepancy between Michael Jordan's block and steal rates at the home arena at Chicago Stadium versus on the road, it is the largest gap of any Defensive Player of the Year award winner in NBA history. So since 1983, when the Defensive Player of the Year award was initially handed out, I looked at home road splits, blocks and steals, because those things are highly influenced by the home stat keeper. And it is I guess you would say a subjective stat is when there's a loose ball, when a guy tips a ball and then another guy recovers it, who do you give the steal to? It's not totally clear in the rule book. And a lot of times the star player will get the benefit of the doubt there. And Michael Jordan's 88 season had the largest gap between the home rate and the road rate. And all of that is like cool. Like that might be just statistical circumstance. But then I talked to a stat keeper for Pablo Torre Finds Out, the show over on Meadowlark Media. With Pablo Torre, I reported out a story with a former stat keeper with the Grizzlies. And in the late 90s, with the Vancouver Grizzlies as the expansion team, he admitted to inflating home stats for the Vancouver Grizzlies. This is the Bryant Reeves Big Country Vancouver Grizzlies. This is the Sharif Abdul-Rahim Vancouver Grizzlies. And he said on the record that it was part of the league culture. That he went to a stat keeping convention in Detroit and they all got together and he came away from that meeting understanding that there was a power of the star treatment. And so he felt like, I can do this. I can give the benefit of the doubt to Sharif Abdul-Rahim, whose home road splits were crazy in the blocks and steal columns. And so we had a stat keeper was like, yeah, homer bias, it's a real thing. And then you see Michael Jordan's crazy home road splits in the blocks and steals column for that year. And so I started digging, and that's how I got onto this journey of investigating the 88 Dpoy that I think, you tell me, I think would be like the most important defensive player of the year in NBA history. Is it not?
It really is. It really is, bro. That's crazy, bro.
hey, that's a lot of stuff right there.
That's crazy, bro. Bro, that's nuts.
So are they gonna go back and look at everyone else's defensive player of the year stats too?
They better. They're gonna have to. This is insane, my brother.
Yeah, that's kind of sus, man.
Hakeem's stats to his blocks. I think those are inflated. I don't believe yet.
Bro, they inflated this nigga's stats, bro. They've been cheating for this nigga the whole time. And I just got wind of that story with the scorekeeper. And it's looking like it's true, bro. Okay, they first started off by saying Michael Jordan was ticked off after being left off the all defensive team in 87, right? So you look at his numbers, Jordan in 88, the home scorekeeping bias versus overall NBA versus other Bulls game. Look at this. Look at that, bro.
Beast in 88.
Bro, look at that. Joe, they gave that nigga way more. Oh my God.
That's not a mistake. That's an action.
Like,
that's too big of a discrepancy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is bad, bro. Oh, this is bad. This is bad to the bone. Oh my God. Okay. Look at this, bro. Look at this.
do you mean?
Steals at home and steals on the road. Blocks at home and blocks on the road.
So he plays
Look at
better.
that. Look at that. That's crazy.
Like a woman lying down.
They cheating, bro.
What's the blue one? League average?
Bro, no, this is all Jordan stuff. This is Jordan steals on the road, which is the black, which is all the way up. No, steals at home, which is all in the black, all the way up there. His steals at home is the red. Okay.
So what's the blue one?
The blue one is his
that
blocks.
league average?
No, that's his blocks on the road. And the green one is his blocks at home. So everything was amplified at home.
Yeah.
Now, Bang, you can also make a correlation, right? Because remember, 88, 87, 88 was the year Pippen got drafted, right? So remember, Pippen was saying that this is on tape. What I was about to say now. Pippen has always said like he felt he never got the credit because the media was watching more so of Jordan than him. And I remember watching, and I'm going back and watching some games in the 90s where Pippen would like turn some guys and deflect the ball out, but then because Jordan recovered it, he would get credit to steal. There was one game I watched where like Pippen got a deflection, the ball went out of bounds. They gave credit to Jordan for a steal. So it's like that.
Do you remember that in '88? You got that game?
Do I have that game?
Yeah, you said you remember that game in '88.
No, not in '88, but no, the game I was referring to was the one in the early '90s. Like in particular, it was during the '91 playoff run. I'm trying to do a different study. But to that, I heard that point you said about Hakeem. The problem with that theory, Michael Land, is Hakeem was nowhere near as marketable as Jordan. Hence, there's no incentive for the NBA to try to pad his stats like they would try to do for Jordan. Because we all know the most marketable season for an individual was Jordan 87, 88.
Why was that? Why wasn't him at that level?
Because Hakeem, I'm gonna be straightforward with you because I'm gonna be straightforward with you.
How it was.
No, I'm gonna be straightforward with you. I'm gonna tell you. Can I be honest?
He gonna say he's African.
No, because he's African, he's Muslim. That's why they're not gonna market that. No, it's a fact. No, let's go with the facts. Like the NBA has a clear history of not marketing African or Muslim players.
Last time I checked, Jordan's black too.
Did I say black or African? Which one did I say? I know you can listen.
African American, black.
Not the same. No. One dude was born in Brooklyn. The other dude was born in Nigeria. That's the difference.
And he played on the U.S.
One dude. When he speaks to the media and when he advertises his product, you clearly don't hear an accent. It's American.
They didn't mark because he wasn't Jordan.
This that Jordan's illusion. Yeah, this that Jordan's illusion.
Of course
it is.
You watched him play. You aren't you the same age as me? You're in your 40s, right?
Hell no.
Oh shit! Never mind then. My bad.
Hey, no cussing, bro. Y'all gotta chill with that.
Hell is a man.
No, he said SHIT, bro.
Oh,
and you did too earlier.
Earlier did.
But you cleaned it up. So, but my thing is this right here, bro. I understand, and shout out to Sports Talk only because he sent this to my email, and bro, this is damaging, bro. This is damaging. There's no way around this, bro. There's no way around Michael Jordan won the Defensive Player of the Year in 1988 with the fishy defensive metrics at home after a season where he was ticked off. He didn't get all the defense. He didn't get all defense? Did he get the keeper help? If so, who was that guy? And did MJ ever pay the scorekeeper? Bro, this is crazy, bro. I still ain't seen where it said he did, bro. I ain't nobody sent me no footage on them saying he paid the scorekeeper, but these numbers are ridiculous. Bro, he can't, Joe, he can't be in the top 5, bro. I can't, Joe. You cheated, bro. You can't even be in the top 10, bro. That's cheating, bro.
So further notice, like you have to do more investigation or it's a wrap.
I definitely got to do more investigation because there's no way you're going to tell me that no, bro, he cheated, bro. You cheated, nigga. You cheated.
I sent my cash out.
You cheated, bro. And Fred say try it again or something. I think the memory thing. I don't know what's going on. You got an iPhone?
Yeah.
That's probably why. I think you got to log in through your Safari to do it. But log into YouTube. That's crazy, bro. I can't. How can you call this man top 10 and he cheated, bro? I can't, bro. These numbers are outlandish. These numbers are outlandish, bro. He say Bang, Phil Jackson, MJ, Kobe gambled for steals. I don't know about them gambling for steals and all of that. That's cool. And shout out to Michael Land for that cash app. I appreciate you, my brother. You feel me? But what I'm saying is, listen to me, y'all. Okay, I still got to get the proof that he paid this dude. There's no proof that he paid it. They said this dude said he said it, right? If the Hansberg dude said he said it, you say he's still the scorekeeper now. If he said that, and I can see the article and it's proof that's him or video of that's him, it's better when it's video, right? Way better when it's video. But if it's proof that he said that he really said this, bro, oh my God, it's over. Okay. And I reiterate, this right here is not Michael Jordan's fault. This is the scorekeeper and the NBA's fault for pushing this dude like that. But if there's any validity to this man paying that guy, oh my God. Oh my God. Bro, he cooked. He is cooked. Done. I'm going to save the video until I get all the evidence. Straight up. I'm not going to put the video out until I get all of the evidence, bro.
All this bullshit is just going to make Jordan more popular because now everybody's going to go watch his games and they're going to.
No, bro, listen. Jordan as a player is, man, like I said, talent-wise, top 3 all time. You feel me? There's no debating that, right? But if you paid someone to pad your stats, bro, that's just like paying for YouTube views and YouTube likes and YouTube. Joe, it ain't real, nigga. It's not real. It only look good. It only look good. This is crazy, bro. I can't. And look, you see the silence, bro? You see the silence because this is devastating, bro. I hold Jordan in high regard, bro.
I don't want to cut you off.
No. You can talk, bro. It's engagement time. It's free for all now, bro. Cause look, bro. Look at this, man. I got Jordan up there high, bro. The nigga was cold. He part of my childhood. He part of me growing up in the 90s, bro. I can't believe it. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, this is nasty work, period, point blank.
I can't, bro. That's no way I can honestly say he's great after if you're paying niggas to pad your numbers, bro. Make it make sense. Go ahead, Michael Land. Go ahead, man. I mean, if you find out and it's true that he has somebody pay for them numbers, what are you gonna say to that, bro?
You gonna buy a new pair of 4s.
Yeah, they're really not talking about this on any other platform. Like First Take ain't picked it up.
No validity to it, man. You're just going off of what somebody is saying. You can't, like
He's
you
a
said.
credible source, though.
You got it. No credible source. It's some dude who just said he watched the game.
It was Hakeem Olajuwon, bro. That's who did it. But they're saying that it's a scorekeeper. The Chicago Bulls scorekeeper said Jordan paid him to pad his stats. I need to see that article.
That dude didn't say that.
I need to see the article.
That's just people who came on here and said that.
Right. That's what. But I'm saying I'm gonna do the investigation, bro. I gotta do the investigation because
it
It's
ain't like
crazy, bro. Go ahead.
highlights, so it ain't like it's gonna suck.
It's gonna suck, right? Like where would you put Jordan after that then? Huh?
I didn't judge Michael Jordan off his box score. I judged him off of what we saw. Which I mean, go on YouTube and watch his games. Watch what I got to see when I was actually old enough to understand what I was watching. Because yeah, I get it. In the '80s, I didn't watch basketball. I was watching Ninja Turtles and stuff. But when I go to understand what I was watching, I was like, this dude is phenomenal. I mean, the defense.
So you telling me? Wait a minute. So you telling me? Let me get this straight. So you're telling me that the fact that he paid someone to embellish his numbers, if the stats didn't matter and the box score didn't matter, why are you paying someone to embellish your stats? Go ahead.
I don't know if he's doing it though. That's the question. You said you're going to do your research. When you do your research and you get your findings, then right now I don't believe any of that stuff. Because like I said, do you believe Will Chamberlain really scored 100 points, or do you think they were just promoting the NBA when they said that?
Hey, I believe he scored it.
See, there you go. And I believe MJ did it.
Right, but I'm saying, look, there's no evidence to say he did it or he didn't. Right.
You're right.
But this right here is with having evidence. If it's evidence that Wilt Chamberlain didn't score 100 points, okay, he moves down to 7 on the top 10, right? Because he's in my top 5. But Michael Jordan, you paid to cheat, nigga? Oh my God, you gotta be removed from the top 10, bro. Oh my God, bro.
What's he cheating on?
You're cheating, bro. You paying a nigga to embellish your stats.
When you get padded stats like that, it affects the awards that you can get during the regular season.
Did you watch him play? You think they just looked at his box score when they gave him the defensive player of the year?
That's all it all goes into it.
I'm gonna compare
they look at your stats, they look at your totals, they look at your averages. They don't just go off an eye test when they give these awards. You have to have tangible numbers.
And Rudy Gobert didn't deserve defensive player of the year. Should have been Wembanyama because he's the one who led in offensive really efficiency.
Well, I'm not sure why he didn't get it. He should have got it. But that was the NBA making a mistake. Maybe they didn't want to give it to him because he's a rookie, but that's not a good justification to me.
Just like how they voted when they gave Jordan, because Jordan actually had a better defensive year in '89. So why are they looking at that one?
Because them stats might be padded too. What I think is David Stern figured out what was going on, and he was like, okay, we'll give you 1, but we ain't going to give you more than 1. He probably knew that they were padding his stats, but they were just like, we're not going to give you multiple DPOYs just for padding stats. Because he wasn't the best defender. He wasn't even better than Scotty on his team.
He's way better than Scotty on his team. He's way better than Scotty in everything.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it, especially after Scotty led this man in every stat in the finals except for his points scored. I don't want to hear that.
All-time Bulls leader in points, assists, steals is Michael Jordan. It ain't Scottie Pippen.
Who played there longer?
You said what now?
All-time Bulls leader in points, assists, and steals.
In the regular season, right?
Yeah.
Because in them finals, Scottie Pippen is the man.
Yeah,
Talk about it, man.
Double in the playoffs. Michael Jordan.
Hey, but I'm saying I got the numbers right in front of you, bro. This not gonna ever change.
Yeah, I know.
It's not gonna ever change. Only thing he outdid him in the playoffs in the finals is point.
Assists in the finals.
That's saying, bro.
Yeah, 10 more steals than Jordan in the finals.
Hey, he outdid him, bro.
He outdo nothing, man.
Hey, come on,
right there. What you mean?
Why
right
hating,
there,
bro. Why you gotta hate,
bro?
Man? Come on, man.
He better get a little bit. He better have a couple more steals. If Jordan gonna carry the load like that, you got to do everything on offense. You might as well average 0.2 more steals than Jordan.
Hey, but wait a minute. Now you heard what you just said. Now look a little to your left on this slide. While LeBron is booming on them niggas, and you still be hating on him, not calling him the GOAT, nigga. Yeah, ain't no nigga out doing Bron like that, nigga. Period.
Who knows, man? Maybe some of them stats don't count. I'm gonna go back and look.
That's bogus.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
They ain't doing that in the social media era. They would have been on Bron's cap faster than anybody else if that truly was.
Yes, sir. See that? You talk to you, put your foot in your mouth. See that?
I don't believe you. I think they just did it to make him beat on triple double in the finals. They trying to hype up the GOAT. He trying to push. I believe that no more than I believe the Michael Jordan stuff. I don't.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Michael Lynn. You Jordan fans have a sickness, though. Like,
Hey man, that's how we feel about y'all LeBron fans.
well, his thing, Michael Lynn. I'm not a LeBron fan or a Jordan fan. I just call the facts the way I see it, and
So I mean,
no, I wouldn't. No, you're not a logical person, bro. You're a Jordan fan. I don't expect you to be logical. It's just this simple. Like, if it's a fact, like the thing is, you guys don't know how to interpret a fact without associating a narrative to it. That's the problem.
That's crazy.
Narrative. This whole thing is a narrative now.
Oh, now it's a narrative. This whole thing is a narrative. When the guy, actually, another thing too, that guy's not just a random guy on the street. Like, he get paid to watch games and study the game. Read the article, and that's another thing too. Why y'all Jordan fans can't read or something?
If it gets proven, if it gets proven, Michael Jordan, LeBron did steroids. Is he out of your GOAT discussion?
Hell yeah.
For me, no, because I don't. Like, honestly, niggas should be taking steroids in basketball. Like, basketball is a sport that people should be taking steroids. That's my opinion.
If LeBron took steroids, Jordan definitely took steroids.
It's not a violent sport.
No, hell no. Hell
no. That's my bang. That's my opinion. That's
man, I'm not trying to hear that, man. If that nigga cheated, bro, he's done. What are y'all saying?
No, that's not what Michael Lynn asked me. He asked me if LeBron was taking steroids, we about to go discussion for me. I said for me, because basketball is not a violent sport. No, to me, like, baseball should be allowed to take steroids. Basketball players should be allowed to take steroids. It's not a violent sport. You're not asked to harm another human being. So yeah, by all means.
Hell no, bro. That's the same thing with baseball is. You're the same thing with Joe. You tripping, bro. No, bro.
Yeah, like why can't baseball people take steroids? It ain't gonna hurt nobody.
You know what, bro? I'm done, bro. You trolling.
Yeah, that's kind of elite because most people ain't gonna accept it if they found out that LeBron or Jordan was taking steroids. And I think if you found out LeBron was taking steroids, Jordan was definitely taking them. So you'd have to look at his career immediately after finding out that, if this was actually the case, which I don't really think is. It's hard to try to connect those dots when the man already been cleared by the DEA. People just don't like to read, like you said, Sturdy.
Bro, hey, I don't condone cheating, bro. Period. In no form or fashion. I don't care what. No, that's my the way I look at it. I don't condone cheating in no form or fashion, bro. I didn't condone Barry Bonds belt quit ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone Sosa having that cork back. You know what I mean? None of that, bro. You cheating, bro. No advantage, bro. You cheating, man. You cheating, bro. Steroids, you cheating, bro. I don't want to hear none of that.
Can I ask something else?
You say what?
Sturdy said, he said Michael Jordan is a GOAT. Most people have Jordan GOAT because we were told he's a GOAT. So is Tom Brady your GOAT?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Why not? Everybody says he's the GOAT.
No, that's the thing.
Everybody don't, bro.
No, I'm saying I'm not a Jordan fan. I don't go off what the masters say. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I get
like
that.
No.
Why you assume everybody has Jordan to GOAT because they say he's the GOAT? Then the same thing should be about Tom Brady, Muhammad Ali.
No. I'm gonna say it slow again. I said earlier, the reasons why most people like yourself have Jordan as the GOAT is because they go basically off narratives. They try to lie and say he did something first where it wasn't done first. Simply put, Michael Land, I'm gonna say it slower, even more slower. The reason why you have Jordan as the GOAT for most Jordan fans don't dictate the other placement of the other great players. The criteria is too consistent. At least in my experience.
Okay. I mean, all I can do is respect that.
Bro, this is crazy, man. I don't care who cheated. If you cheated, bro, you done. No,
that's facts.
I don't care about none of that. If you cheated, bro, you done, nigga.
Like if I go back and they go back and they check the finals and somehow they added points to the scoreboard that wasn't supposed to.
And that's the thing. The thing is, Michael Land, that's not going to work with LeBron because tracking stats has been available to the NBA even before LeBron came to the league. So there's been guys for every single game to double that person, that score people work, and another guy to double check his work. So simply put, since 1996 and beyond, every stat that's been tracked has been accurate.
And there you go, man. I came up here to make a point Look, hold on, Michael. I came up here to make the point that
paper goat then, right? Because you're just going
hold
off
on,
a piece of paper.
hold on, Michael Land. Hold on, Michael Land. I came up here because I knew since this is out, right? I think Bees may have said this before that because we did expose this a while ago that they're going to start looking into LeBron's one, like LeBron's all of his stats and all that stuff. So, and that's just the play-by-play of the JDRs, right? So when you find out something like this happens, then instead of trying to, rebuke it, or instead of trying to defend it, or instead of try to, make it right, or make sure that it's, complete, they go, all right, we're going to check LeBron's now and see if all of his is good.
That's
and I
crazy.
knew that was going to happen. And B said that one time too.
Yeah, Jordan fans can't keep LeBron's name out their mouth.
Apparently, they're going to get to the bottom who looks better on paper, I guess, instead of would anybody actually watch basketball.
We don't do eye test up in here because your eye test is different from my eye test. That's not how it works, man. We go off of numbers.
I always say that eye test is your point of view and involves your emotion.
With a piece of paper and you write down everything.
No, the problem is for in New World is when people such as Michael Land, when they use the term eye test, they're not being factual with it. Like, for example, because we all know important things happen in sports that just don't have a number attached to it. Don't make it not important. You know what I mean? But for people that use the eye test to spread a narrative, that's when it becomes disingenuous. Versus, oh, I saw this happen on film. That's a fact. You know what I mean? So that's the difference. So simply put, people have their own form of eye test. Some people use it with narrative lens. Other people use it as film.
But I always say like eye test can be dangerous because it involves your emotion behind it, right? For example, you watch a game, right? We watching the playoff game. You see the other team getting fouled all the time, right? Or your team getting fouled all the time. You call it foul. Oh, man, why they hitting them? But when the other team get fouled, you say it's not a foul when it's clearly a foul. Like that's where eye test, where I believe comes from. And it comes from your emotion, right? Your team. So you're going to look at your team more than what the other team is doing. So you're going to look at your favorite player better than what the other player is doing. So that's why eye test can be dangerous. But what can keep the eye test honest is the stats. The stats is the end all be all at the end of the day. Eye test is important. Context is important. But the stats is there to make sure everybody is complete and kosher. Right.
I hear what you're saying though, Sturdy, because like they don't track like how many times you set a screen that led to a successful offensive play. Stuff like that isn't tracked, so there isn't a number to it, so you can't really tell how good some guys are contributing to the offensive end, even though they're not scoring points. So I get what you're saying, but we can quantify things like that because they happen, during a game of basketball. That's something that we can take and be like, okay, well, this is how this person is contributing their impact and whatnot. And, most of the time when people are talking about eye test, they're talking about the style of play. They're not really pointing out those nuances and those X's and O's that players might be doing that, make it seem, or not make it seem, but like shows that they're actually better than what their numbers are showing.
Yeah, like I give a simplistic one, right? Like the hockey, like a quote unquote hockey assist, right? LeBron, like just because like when I make a hockey assist, the hockey assists aren't tracked in basketball, but it's definitely important because you still getting a guy an open shot. It's just I'm not directly passing the guy a ball, and it's other things that's important to the game that just don't have a number attached to it. Don't mean it's not a fact. I just want to remind people the definition of fact. A fact is something you can prove. Like if I say the sky is blue, just because I don't have a number next to it, don't mean it's not a fact.
But Sturdy,
that's all I'm saying.
The sky was blue. You didn't just go off of somebody telling you, or it was in the newspaper. The sky was blue today. But Sturdy, doesn't that do Draymond a disservice? Because what he doesn't show up in the stat book. It doesn't show up. You're not gonna. You would, like I said, you look at the stats like this dude who loves LeBron. You just look at the stats, then you're not gonna know what the hell Draymond contributed to a basketball game. You're not gonna know how important he was, or Dennis Rodman. Everybody's just gonna assume.
No, we can't, Michael Lambo. We can because they invented analytics.
Dennis Rodman was a disruptor. He didn't just grab rebounds; he was a good defender. But if you look at his stats, you want to know he was a great defender. He never led the league in steals.
Hey, but Sturdy.
That's why we have advanced metrics. You got advanced metrics that show not everything, but they do contribute a lot to showing how great players like Draymond are that don't have like superstar stats. So, they have made stuff to track these kind of things. It's just not as often looked at. by the casual fans because they're looking at the box score, they're looking at field goal attempts and makes and misses, and they're looking at points per game and stuff like that. They're not looking at the advanced metrics a lot of the time. That's for the stat nerds.
Yeah,
No,
but we
even
have
even
analytics
for
though.
the
We have
advanced,
analytics and we have plus minus. We have PER. Like these are analytics that put together the context and the stats
Yeah,
that can
you have
measure what
that
is
now, but
immeasurable at that time.
the fridge, you
but
have
yeah, but like I do want to say this too. But they
I
still don't even
operate that.
those analytics. I practice those formulas. I research the formulas. I talk to some of the guys who make those formulas. They still don't take into account some of the things I was talking about too. You know what I mean?
No,
Like
yeah, that's what I was
that,
saying. They're still
that's why I
not
always
the end
say
all be all.
like yeah. For example, like when Bang always presents his case of why LeBron's the GOAT. Stats are a big part of his presentation, but it's not the only thing. That's why I always tell people like stats without context is just numbers. Numbers are important, but you need more than just numbers just to prove somebody. That's why same thing with his Jordan thing, right? That's why when Bang asks the panel, does this change anything for you for Jordan? Nah, because one, he can't control this, at least what we know now. And number two, Jordan wasn't placed as the GOAT because it's totals. Like that's another reason why. Like everyone has their own reason why they in that conversation.
Yeah, Jordan was placed as the GOAT after what his second ring.
Yeah, it was 92. It's the media backing because of the shoes, for Rich.
Is it the shoes?
The shoes, the commercials, the Air Jordan. When he won that dunk competition, did the famous dunk that became the logo for the Jordan brand. The aura, like everything. Like he had fools thinking that it was cool to be bald. Like that. That's how much of an icon this dude was.
I didn't even really think about a good discussion when I started watching. But I fell in love with this sport, and I thought I was just amazed by all the players. It wasn't just Jordan. I fell in love with all the players in the '90s. It was like some of the most amazing basketball. Even to this day, I feel like the '90s is still the best part of basketball I've ever watched in my life.
Man, you got them rose tinted
You
glasses
gotta,
on, man.
you gotta let that nostalgia go, bro.
A lot of it is.
Look, the 90s
It was
for us, that's over 40 years old.
Tim Hardaway was a
Well,
superstar, even though he wasn't talked about. But when we watched him play, when we got the chance to see him on NBA on NBC, and the they never let you down. I mean, all the damn super like Reggie Miller, freaking Joe Dumars, Clyde. I mean, these guys were just phenomenal. Even the white dudes. Like I said, everybody wants to make fun of Dan Marley now, but the motherfucker was a really good player. And, it's funny to hear people forget he was called Thunder Dan. And he would dunk on. He would say I was about to curse. He would dunk on you in a heartbeat if you weren't careful. And then he developed a damn 3-point shot. So then he became a shooter too.
but he wasn't like that, like to say that Jordan had to go through a monster or something like that, bro. So
Yeah, the expansion era really affected how well Jordan's competition could prepare their rosters to face him. Like because they had the expansion, a lot of teams couldn't draft new talent and they couldn't really trade for any pieces that were gonna, help them get over the hump. That was the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls had it set up perfectly to where they got most of their draft picks like right before the expansion happened. They got Horace Grant, they got Scottie Pippen, and they were able to go on a run from there. But it was really just like the timing and everything that happened, which is not to take nothing away from Jordan, but it is like a crazy career when you think about it. Like this dude really just had like perfect timing for almost everything.
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%.
When was the expansion? 89? In that when the Orlando Magic came? 89?
It was, I think it was 89. I gotta recheck it.
Yeah, the expansion was started in the late 80s, early 90s. That's the expansion window.
This benefited from the. So did we tax Isaiah Thomas, and Joe Dumars, and the Bad Boys? Did we tax them?
Actually,
that was
that
the
thing is,
80s.
Michael Land, they were affected by that because remember they lost Rick Mahorn due to that draft, and
No,
enforced it for that team.
No, they
That's a fact, and it started.
Isaiah didn't get along. Remember they were fighting.
No, Rick, no, that you're talking about Adrian Danley. Rick Mahorn, no, they lost an expansion draft. Dang, bro, like y'all, that's another thing I have a problem with you Jordan fans. It's like y'all don't know nothing outside of Jordan.
I mean, you gotta realize that a lot of a lot of the reasons why, like you said it perfectly, a lot of reasons why Jordan fans have him as the GOAT is based off of narratives. Like, I mean, I know it's not as common anymore, but you remember when fools were going around like 10 years ago saying that LeBron don't got that killer instinct and he's not clutch. You know, LeBron has the most clutch points of all time, and he's probably, I think he has the most, yeah, he has the most game winners in the playoffs. Like, you know, when you bring up stuff like killer instinct and you listening to Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless for 20 years of this man's career, then it's going to give you like a weird perception of, you know, LeBron and Jordan, especially with how they glorified him in the 90s to raise, you know, the overall benefits of the league.
Yeah, you know, so I just want to say peace to the chat and thank you for allowing me to join it. So I just wanted to say that some people have Jordan, from what I learned, that they got Jordan as the GOAT because of some type of formulas, or they got him because of the advanced metrics. That's what y'all said earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't respect those people who have Jordan.
As soon as I started learning more about advanced metrics like per, box plus minus, VORP. Every last one of those advanced metrics that I've been learning about is just it's BS. It's like they changed over time. They've changed the criteria, and the meanings behind it is like abysmal. It makes no sense. Because at one point, I think Sturdy may know this, but at one point Russell Westbrook was on top of, like, I think the box plus minus chain.
No, it was PER. Or was value replacement. One of those two. It's one of those two.
Yeah, no,
put
yeah, it was VORP.
yeah.
It was VORP. Yeah, it was VORP.
Yeah, it was PER because LeBron used to be leading it, and then because he had surpassed Jordan, and then Westbrook averaged a triple double, so they changed the PER to value steals more.
Yes, exactly. They value steals more, and it's like they decided to not value or put rebounds as something less. So a lot of guards that had like a high amount of steals, like, they moved up, but Jordan specifically, because his steals are like, he is top 4 or something like that in steals in
Top 3, I think.
game average. Well, top 4, I think.
No, per game, yeah, per game's top 5 all time. I think he's third. What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, so like that decided to value it, and then the reason for it is because they believe steals, for some reason, is more valuable than is the most valuable stat, which is ridiculous. Like,
yeah, they put steals over assist, I think, in the new PER formula.
Yeah, in the new
They were trying to devalue. I mean, it was mostly to devalue what Westbrook did, but it was also a way to try to figure out how to put Jordan back on top of that list. Like, it was really disingenuous how they did that stat.
Yeah, that's why I say it's like, I think advanced metrics are the worst. It's like, even I think when they started doing the whole I think rebound percentage. Like, I read an article about rebound percentage, and it's some crap about, because we don't want to punish players in case they play against a slow paced team. We don't want to punish their stats. I was like, what? Like, well, that don't even make any sense. Or a player that comes off the bench and is not able to get quality rebounds because they play less minutes. So we want to see how valuable as a formula, how valuable as a rebounder. So I was like, this is not even based on reality. This doesn't even make any sense. And so that's when I started looking more into these advanced metrics, and it's like people really use them as a way to argue who is better. And I think another advanced metric is like, or I don't know if it's advanced, but contested rebounds and contested shots. Is that advanced metrics, or is that just?
No, that's a tracking. So like, it's like the box score. Is the advance was like PER VORP, and then there's tracking. Tracking is like, it's more precise things that happen, like box outs, like contested, like that type of thing. That's more tracking opposed to advance.
Right.
Shout out to the people who watch that stuff. Shout out to them.
Yeah, I just thought when I looked at it, and it's like some people use it as a way to argue to say who's a better scorer or who's a better rebounder. Is the one who's a better rebounder the person who grabs more rebounds, but it's uncontested, or the person who is dealing with more contests contested rebounds, the better rebounder. It's like, to me, it just, I think it just makes it more confusing. I don't care if it's contested or not contested. The person who grabs more rebounds is a better rebounder. They just found a way to be able to excel without having being contested. Are we going to penalize someone? Like, I understand that we're going to say like Stephen Curry guarded at a 3-point range is different than guarding LeBron James. But, you know, all in all, it's like, it's a team basketball game. You know, it doesn't, like, it works better when you have open shots. You know, that's the goal, is to create the best available look. So that's what I'm saying. Like, all this extra stuff, tracking and advanced metrics just makes things a lot worse, in my opinion. Basketball takes and creates nerd dummies, you know.
I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with advanced metrics if they didn't, like, you know, use biased reasons to calculate certain stats. And if I don't know, like, I guess if they counted more things that were done on the basketball court, like some of the things that me and Sturdy were saying, like hockey assist and you know, screen setters. I think that's a huge part of the offense that, you know, should be calculated in some of those advanced metrics. But, you know, they don't value those type of things, or at least not yet. They may in the future, but for now they don't.
Well, I just think that a lot of that stuff starts to become subjective. And, you know, it's like, is a person good at screening, or because, like, a lot of people say that the Warriors, when it comes to like all the screens they're doing, is really just moving screens. So are they just cheating the game, or are they really good at screens? You know, so
Yeah,
it's
they were moving picks though.
Those weren't moving. They were.
They were, man.
So it's like, when we do these things, it's like, it just comes down to something that's subjective. And, like, I just think it's really dumb to, like, when they started doing all this stuff, it just like I said, created nerd dummies. They say, oh, this and that, and this and that, instead of just keeping it something simple. Like, we can't, like, I swear to God, when I looked up box plus minus, oh, no. I mean, even true shooting percentage is stupid. It's just incredibly stupid. Like, if y'all do the calculations yourself, free throw, like two free throws are more valued than 2 field goal shots. Did y'all know that? Like, you get a higher percentage when you make 2 free throws than a regular 2-pointer.
I didn't know
Nobody's
that.
guarding you.
No, it's because
Nobody's guarding you.
No, it's because of the formula. It's a point. So for simple in the formula, a free throw is considered 0.4 more valuable because there's a chance in the free throw, if you're a good free throw shooter, you get text, like, you know, it teams in the bonus, like the text, they try to account for that. That's why a free throw is valued more in a true shooting percentage than in that board.
Yeah, which is the dumbest.
Like, so to be honest with you, the point is this, right? Is like, don't use anything that you don't properly understand. One of the many reasons why I love Bang channel, because he's credible. Like, Bang could be wrong, but like his sources are credible. So even like, I remember one stream, remember that stream where like Bang put up a slide, but like it wasn't Bang's fault. Like, the information he got from that slide was false. It was that website information. But I'm not gonna cap. Like, the first 10 shows, I was double checking everything Bang was saying. I'm like, okay, this checks out. I'm not making nothing up.
Of course.
Look,
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I gotta run, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue this maybe at a later date. But this is very interesting, bro. I'm gonna do a video. I got a lot of stuff to do, but I gotta run. I appreciate all of y'all, man. Everybody that came up here, man. Y'all hit that like button, like, subscribe, become a member, all that good stuff, man. I'm gonna get at y'all on the next go round, bro. I got to slide.
I salute to you.
Let me run the channel.
I'm about to say, Fridge is right here. Fridge is right here.
No, Fridge got to slide too.
Nah, I got to bounce too, bro.
John Brewer here. I'll run the
niggas got
channel.
lives and stuff. Man,
Come murder them all. Come murder one, come murder them all.